So CaTeFo have made a new wireless lab system, the UMic8, and it comes with not one, but two transmitters. So let's take a look at it. So first, let's see what's in the box. As a matter of fact, there was no box because this is an early prototype. They will be soon in the market, but so far this is what is supposed to be on the box if I will happen to have a box. Alrighty, so this is what I got. A receiver, a cold white cable that connects your receiver to your camera, two transmitters, two wireless lab microphones. Look at this, they even included two windshield covers for your lab mics, and they also throw in for free a cable that connects to your transmitter to an XLR microphone. And all the cables have a locking mechanism for a pretty secure connection. Well, of course, after seeing the unboxing, we can notice that this looks a lot similar to maybe the Sony wireless lab system or even the Saramonic, very popular wireless lab system, which I have used for a very, very long time. And the moment I'm not using the Saramonic, I'm using the Rode Wireless Go with the lavalier connector. So I have a lab, so I don't use it, just mounted on the t-shirt collar, because I don't think the sound quality is that good when you put a lavalier. So I have the lavalier Go, which is the one that is supposed to be used with the Rode Wireless Go. So the sound quality is a lot better. I just do that for convenience. It's just more easy to set up. I don't need professional audio for these videos, but yeah, I consider the Saramonic to be even better. And this one right here, well, I tested out and it's actually even better than the Saramonic. I don't have the Sony system to compare it with, but yeah, basically there are a few different things when it comes to this one. So first, the antennas. This is a new design that I haven't seen before. So the antennas can be adjust and change the position however you like. And then we have the screens, which is a lot brighter than before. I don't know, at least it looks to me brighter. We can navigate to different settings. And also what's new in this lab system, which I don't have on my Saramonic, is that I can now split the channel. So if I use two transmitters, here they are the transmitters. I can use two transmitters and I can have one channel and a different channel and adjust as individual. That's something that really annoys many people from the Saramonic system, which, you know, you have two transmitters but they both bake into the same channel. That is not good. So here you have two transmitters and you just split the channels. That's a big advantage. Another thing that I noticed is the quality of it. So everything looks better, like the lavalier microphone, the phone tip feels better, the mic, it feels better, the alligator clip, the cables are better, everything is better. The 3.5mm jack, they all comes with a locking mechanism. All four cables come with a locking mechanism. So, you know, it's more aimed at professionals, I believe. And the whole construction of the microphone feels really good. I mean, it's all metal, but even so it's all metal, it's not really that heavy. Actually, it feels very light. I believe it's 125 grams, I think, for the receiver, and no, I got that wrong. 125 for the transmitter and 150 for the receiver. So that's not heavy, really. I mean, that's pretty light for something that is made of metal. Now, we have here the batteries, which is same as many other microphones. It takes two AA batteries, LR6. I have my Analog Pro, so it will last longer. The battery life is supposed to be somewhere around 4 to 6 hours, depending on how you use it, the distance, you know how that goes. Talking about the distance, according to CaTeFo, they've been saying that it's going to be on a range of about 120 meters. Now, at the moment, I'm not really willing to go outside and test that out. It's a long distance. And I live in China, where there is kind of like a virus going around, so I'd rather stay indoors. But yeah, usually when they say 120 meters, what they meant is maybe 80, something like that. So it's a little bit shorter, but 80, come on, that's plenty of distance. I test out the wireless Go from Rode, and they don't do as much. It's a little bit shorter, the range. Of course, they're smaller, so this gives you more distance than most of these small new microphones that came in the market. So yeah, even if it does 120 meters or 80 meters, not a big difference really. It's pretty long range anyway. So now let's test this mic and see how it actually sounds like. All right, so I have this one now all the way through my clothes and here with the lavalier on my collar neck, and I mounted the receiver on my Canon EOS R, and this is how the CaTeFo UMic8 sounds like. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Does that sound good or not? By the way, I do have another unit that is not plugged at the moment, so I could have easily just split the channels and have a second person talking next to me. So that's great for professional interviews or for more professional use. I have a much longer range than the previous microphone that I was using before, the Rode Wireless Go, which is a very small unit. But when you think about it, let me see if I can compare it somehow. Probably not much of a fair comparison, right? One is very small, but it's not like this is huge. This is still pretty small, very slim profile and very lightweight. So I think this is more aimed at professionals on a budget. And talking about budget, I know it's gonna be quite affordable, but I don't know the price yet. I'm gonna let you guys know in the description down below, and I will pin it on the comment section once I know, which should be in a couple of days. So yeah, I'm gonna first, I wanna do something. I'm gonna run a couple of audio tests. So first I'm gonna be quiet and let you hear the room noise. By the way, I let you know, I know my living room, my daughter is right over there, there's people playing outside. Hope you don't hear any of that. This is not a professional like audio studio or anything like it. It's just my humble home. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere these days. I have to shoot all my reviews right here on my living room. So let's hear it again. And if you want, what I can do now is I can run the air conditioner so you can see how good does the noise isolation is on this mic. So I have a huge air conditioner right there, and that is now running, pushing through a lot of wind. And let's see how that sounds like while I'm still talking. It's not making that much noise at the moment. It's probably because it's set to heat. It's pretty cold these days. And it's not the aircon, it's more like the heating, which is kind of like doing both. Okay, now, can you hear that? I'm gonna be quiet for a second so you can hear that. Okay, that's the noise it is gonna get. It's not gonna get any noisier than that. So as I'm talking, how do that noise sounds on the background? That annoy you very much. By the way, I keep throwing this around. I hope I'm not interfering the audio with this thing. But yeah, I'm gonna put it down. And yeah, I hope this sounds good. It should sound good. One thing that I noticed immediately is that when I connected this mic, I removed the Rode Wireless Go, and I have to set the preamps on my camera a little bit lower, which means it have a pretty good signal. And that should translate into better audio somehow. I don't know, let's see how this sounds like. Anyway, guys, sorry that I'm not doing a range test on this particular video. Like I say, I'm not going out these days, but I hope you enjoyed this video somehow. And if you have, and this video have somehow been informative to you and maybe help you make a purchase decision, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. That will help me a lot if you do. And Gabby, you've been watching Rage Studios, and I'll catch you up on the next video. Alright, I'm back. Here is the thing. First, I just finished editing this video, and the quality of the audio, really bloody brilliant. It's very clear, crisp audio. Another thing is, I forgot to mention something. Let's see if I can show you right there. Can you see there is a micro USB port right at the bottom of the transmitter? Well, that is in both transmitters, also in the receiver. That means that you can charge the transmitter and the receiver while using it. That's because in less than ideal conditions, the battery will last only 2-3 hours, and having the ability to put a power bank, but then you can shoot for really long hours. For people who shoot seminars, I happened to do that a long time ago, and I happened to shoot in one day 7 hours straight. So that could be a huge advantage, having a power bank, putting the mic there on a stand, and different speakers coming to stage and talk forever, right? If you're into that, you know what I'm talking about, right? So you could have 6-7 hours or more of audio recording, no worry about batteries dying on you, because you can just put a power bank and let it go. Another thing that I want to talk about, I just talked to CaTeFo like a few hours ago, and they told me what the price is going to be. So for one receiver, one transmitter, it's going to be $270. And if you have the setup that I have, one receiver, two transmitters, well, that's going to be $400. So basically, it's going to be about the exact same price as the Saramonic UMic8. Difference here is, even though they looks very similar, actually these have more features, being the micro USB port for charging, but the biggest feature is probably going to be that you can split the channels now, and that's going to be a really big difference. By the way, another thing that I want to add here, I'm using an XLR microphone here, but actually it's connected to the lab system from CaTeFo UMic8. So I have this one is disconnected, this one is running. So this is the audio with the XLR. By the way, this is a non-treated environment. My daughter is right here, right in front of me, watching a movie with her headphones on. Window is open. So I guess, you know, that could give you a bit of a feeling of how it will be if you use it for a documentary style project. You know, you can treat the environment, you can control that much what's going on around you. So this will be that situation. Okay, notice I have to tell you that will be all. And by the way, have you subscribed to the channel when I told you just a moment before? If not, do it now, please. And I'll catch you up on the next video.